using the thing. It's unplugged.
Hey there, come on, people, chop. Let's get going here.
Got it. Player 1, how about giving us your handle there, good buddy?
Pellets up, that'd be great.
All right.
45 seconds.
Player 2, let's have your name now.
Dummy. Jerk burger. Hey, can you turn that crap
By the... Yeah,
30
alrighty,
seconds.
got it. That's what I needed. Thanks. Player 1, your buzzer is the letter Q as in quote, unquote. And player 2, your buzzer is P. That's P as in Paducah.
I'll give you a technical difficulty.
20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds, people.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Okay, listen up. People screw this up all the time, but it's really, really simple. You're going to get a bunch of questions. If you think you know the answer, buzz in. Then type a 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever answer choice suits you. Or just type in the answer if it's a fill in the blank, all right?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9,
And
8,
get rid of the desktop.
7,
on the bus going
6,
home today, but
5,
Take it to black.
4,
Here we go.
3.
Silver Lining Tarot Center, making the great beyond just a little bit greater.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay! I want to thank both of you for today. It was host your game or create world peace. This is so much more interesting. Okay, now then, what do you guys say we play some here? All right, let's get going by passing out the hardware. Now here's the deal with these screws. If you think your neighbor doesn't know the answer to a question, but you want to make him answer it anyway, buzz in and hit the S key to screw him. Okay, we're out of here. Category time, player 2, it's your call. Let's see what we got going. Lost in Syndication. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Hey, it's time to get lost in space. If the Jupiter 2 spaceship met the same fate as the planet Jupiter in 1994, what would happen to its crew? Will it be eclipsed by Pluto? Dr. Smith, gotta buzz in first. Player 2, it's yours.
Sweet dreams.
Player 1, you can take it. Hit it. I think Judy did fall into a black hole. I mean, whatever happened to that actress? Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. In 1994, the planet Jupiter was pelted with fragments from a comet.
Danger! Danger, Will Robinson!
Danger!
Finally, something shut that f***ing robot up.
Player 1, it's up to you. What's next? Coming at you, Fatal Subtraction. How does $2,000 sound? You know the old saying, close only counts in horseshoes, hugging, and hand grenades? Well, based on her resume, you could say Glenn Close only counts in which of these films? Heartburn, Husbands and Wives, Hamlet, or Hooper? Take a shot, player 2. The only one of these movies that Glenn Close appears in is Hamlet playing Mel Gibson's mother. Given their 9-year age difference, that must have been a pretty difficult childbirth. Player 2, take your pick.
1, 2, praise the Almighty 3.
And I believe this one's called Foreign Tongues or Erotic Linguistics. $2,000 for a correct answer. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Suppose you want to add a little spice to your relationship. Which of the following ways of turning someone on does not make use of a romance language? Saying, let's get it on. Player 2, grab it. Dutch is not one of the romance languages. Yeah, I think in Dutch you'd actually hear, let's get them on, then you and your friend put on wooden shoes and clog each other. Your pick, player 2, how about it?
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
The category is, we should have picked a longer war. You get this one right and it's $3,000. You ready? Then complete this analogy. MASH is to after MASH as the War of 1812 is to what? The Battle of New Orleans. Player 2, it's yours. The Battle of New Orleans was fought right after the War of 1812 was resolved in a peace treaty. The two armies didn't know the war was over. After MASH was a sitcom where some second-string actors from the original series didn't realize their careers were over. I wonder what player 2's gonna pick.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
And this one is, you'll laugh, you'll cry. This one can net you $1,000. Let's see how you handle this one. Let's say you're watching a performance of Swan Lake when suddenly one of the swan dancers breaks into a swan song. According to the expression, what is she about to do? Drop dead? The expression swan song means a farewell because according to legend, swans are supposed to sing when they die. She's probably dying from hunger. You ever seen them ballerinas? So thin, and they smoke so much too. What a shame. Player 1, hit me with the category. Say hello to toys you want to throw against the wall. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Put it in gear, cause here we go. If the makers of Rubik's Cube were to branch out and make a Rubik's dodecahedron, take a shot, player 2. A dodecahedron has 12 sides. Man, I bet it'll be a bitch telling the mauve side from the lavender side. Player 2, give me something.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
Pucker up 4. They turn the local ziggurat into a multiplex. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Heads up, here it comes. Based on the name alone, what kind of movie would an ancient Mesopotamian expect to see if he went to see Ishtar? A documentary about blacksmiths? A pornographic movie? Player 1. Ishtar was a goddess of lust, so your Mesopotamian friend might expect to see some skin.
Cut! This scene is all about strong men who can also be gentle. Remember, this time once you're spent, cuddle.
Player 1, give me a category. Excellent pick. Player 2, here's your chance for that potty break, cause Player 1, you're on your own for this dis or dat. Category for this dis or dat question is spokesperson or corporate fake-out. Hey, I'm gonna read off 7 product icons, and for each one you need to tell me, is it a real person or a made-up character? If you think it's a real person, press 1. If you think it's a made-up character, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. $500 for each right answer, and $500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Orville Redenbach, a real person or made up? Mrs. Paul. Sarah Lee. Ben and Jerry. Betty Crocker. Aunt Jemima. Last one, Duncan Hines. That's all she wrote. You picked up 5. Not memorable, but not terrible. And there you have it. Let's plow ahead. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be?
Rainovi is number 9.
Now serving, to be or not to be, Arthur. This one's worth $1,000. Alright, here's one for you TV theme song buffs. What are the concluding lyrics to the theme song of the 70s sitcom Maude? Anything but tranquilize and right on Maude, she'll get tempers rise and fighting Maude, don't discuss her thighs and anger Maude, or petite for her large size, mighty Maude. Player. Alright, player 2, you're getting screwed. Screw back. Player one, what do you say? We're talking about that uncompromising, enterprising, anything but tranquilizing right-on mod. For some reason I feel like wearing polyester and drinking scotch. Let's have a category, player one. Oh yeah, baby, it's the moment you've always dreamt of. It's time for a three-way. Alrighty, here's the deal. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. When the correct three-way member is lit up, buzz in. If you make a match, you pocket $1,000. But be careful, if you don't make a correct match, you'll lose some cash every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. Okay, let's get down and dirty. This little three-way likes to call itself, where the kisses are hers and his. Which means there's going to be a lot of wacky misunderstandings surrounding this three-way. Jack, Janet, or Chrissy. Looks like this is it. Here's your three-way.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
And it looks like we're all done. Let's check out your performance. Player two, did you fall asleep? Are you into voyeurism? What happened to you out there? Anyway, let's see what this did to your scores. All right, player two, ride that wave, baby. Yes, it's time to move on now, but I'll never forget our special experience together. Whatever your name is. Okay, either you finished round one or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. All right, I'm going to give each of you a screw so you can, I don't suppose you brought your own. Oh, never mind, got him. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. Player one, ante up. Okay, give it up for Pirates in Perfect Harmony. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If the Barbary States formed a barbershop quartet, what would you definitely know? Player two, grab it. Syria isn't one of the Barbary States. Yeah, I guess the other Barbary state said that with a thin mustache and a candy-striped jacket, it looked like a real dumbass, Gus. Oh. Thank you very much. You have the honors, player two.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
This one's called Bram Stoker's Bakula. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Imagine an episode of Quantum Leap in which Scott Bakula's character leaps into a blastula. What will that week's episode be about? An embryonic sac with a moral dilemma? And player two, it's yours. One of the earliest stages of development in the life of the embryo is known as the blastula. In its early stages of development, the blastula attaches itself to the uterine wall in much the same way Scott Bakula attached himself to a hit TV series. I wonder what player two's gonna pick.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
The selection is big-ass, big-gut-stomping foreign people eater. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. All right, imagine Godzilla wants to shave off a few pounds before attacking his next city. If Godzilla goes on a diet and eats nothing but the Japanese diet, what? Take a shot, player 2. Godzilla eats soldiers? No, that's what fattened him up in the first place. Player 1. What the hell were you thinking there? For the curious, here's the right answer. Japan's parliament is called the Diet. Yeah, I heard he was going to eat the United States Congress, but it was too full of calories. Or was it crap? Player 1, tell me what's happening. Oh boy, think positive, my friend, because you're about to face an impossible question. This little number's known as making yourself dizzy and tired. And let's see, this one's only worth $20,000. Okay, listen up. When you know the answer to this one, yeah, as if, buzz in and type the correct number. Say you jump down, turn around, and pick a pound of cotton. About how many pounds of cotton will you have to pick before you can jump down, turn around, and have a bale of cotton? Nobody's going for it? Why so chicken, player 2? You've got cash to spare. Hey, audience, what do you think?
Don't be a wimp!
Your move, player 2. Type it in and hit return. Pick it up. Let's go. Player 1, what do you say? Buzz in first. Hey, genius, I said buzz in. All you had to do is type this. A bale of cotton weighs about 500 pounds. So when you've jumped down, turned around, and you're done picking, make sure you lift with your legs, not your back. Category time, player 2, it's your call.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Open wide and get ready for 40 minutes in line equals fun. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Hey, you've heard of the Six Flags Magic Mountain theme park, right? Wow. If there were a theme park based on Thomas Mann's novel... No, I need a buzzer. No, bad dog, buzz in. Do you hate me? Player 1, hit it. The Decapitator? No, that's the ride where you don't get in the coaster, you stand on the tracks in front of it. Ball's in your court, player 2. In case you're wondering, Thomas Mann's The Magic Mountain takes place in a tuberculosis sanatorium. Your pick, player 2. How about it? Oh, come on! It's just a category. Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
It's time for equalization.
Your gibberish category for today is, what are you doing after your presidential defeat? $10,000 if you move fast on this gibberish question. Now listen up. Every second and a half, some of the cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to be quick. All right, look hard and buzz in when you know. With what popular phrase does this rhyme?
Clear away, yon Ferraro.
And remember, don't think about the punctuation. First clue, you can say it about a flash in the pan. Hey, remember Scritti Politti? Wasn't that one song great? You can say it about a flash in the pan that lasts for like one day. Final clue, where are you gonna be tomorrow? I think I'm gonna be right here waiting for you to answer. Well, looks like you're just a one-hit wonder. Clear away, yon Ferraro. So many Vanilla Ice jokes, so little time. You have the honors, player 2.
Number 17.
The category? Now I've got peanut butter and silly putty in my hair. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Okay, get ready to complete this analogy. Silly putty is to the Sunday comics as the saffron robe is to Buddha, the talking dog is to Fred Bassett, dreadlock. Player 2, grab it. Just like pressing silly putty on comics can pick up the reverse image of newspaper ink, the Shroud of Turin is traditionally thought to be a burial cloth that picked up the reverse image of Jesus Christ. Hey, look everyone, I can make Jesus' face get really long. Player 2, take your pick. Well, what do we have here? The great Latin lover, Tom Selleck. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If you were to ask Magnum P.I. about his magnum opus, take a shot, player 2. His favorite handgun. Now, you're thinking of a 37 Magnum or something. What do you think this is, some sort of a crapshoot? Player 1, you can take it. Player 1, magnum opus translates to great work, so Magnum would be telling you about his greatest case. Although on some episodes, the mustache is the best thing going. Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? Here we have, Mama said deck you out. How does $4,000 grab you? Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. If the LL in LL Bean stood for the same thing as it does in LL Cool J's name, what would the company be called? Ladies Love Bean, Lower Links Bean, Lover Larry Bean, or Livin' Large Bean? Gotta answer it, player 2. Living large? Well, that kind of lifestyle is gonna cost you. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Player 1, James Todd Smith is better known as LL Cool J, or Ladies Love Cool James. You know, I'm glad there was no gunplay in settling that feud thing between LL Bean and J-Live Crew. Player 1, hit me with the category. May I introduce Rocks for Jocks, or let me dumb that down for you. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, show of hands, who remembers electric football and the utter frustration it was to play? Which of these scientific theories does electric football best demonstrate? Player 2, it's yours. Electric football demonstrates the chaos theory, where a behavior system follows the laws of physics in a seemingly random and unpredictable way. I think electric football also demonstrates the theory that lots of noise without a purpose is fun to kids. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be? You're about to embark on the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words on the screen that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard as long as you remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. I can't remember your name, but can you beat the Jack Attack? We're about to find out. You just got mauled! Let's look at your final scores! Player one's got it! Well, Player 1, you ended up with more cash than Player 2, but since both of you ended up below zero, you owe me money. I'll accept checks or money orders made out to...
You don't know Jack! Nice work, people. Let's get those commercials rolling. And, hey, Raul, can you find out if we're doing another one of these?
Wow, sure doesn't take much to get on a high scoreboard these days, does it? Don't you wish the Olympics were like this? Hey, if you want to play again, just let me know.
And there's room for both of us.
And Janelle is wounded.
Ow! My inner thigh!
Here, let me rub some ointment on that.
All on the next Zenora. Von den Deutsche Feldenkommt. Ubernostrum.
It's delicious.
Ubernostrum tastes just like candy.
I mean, it's tasty.
I enjoy the freedom of Ubernostrum.
It takes the pain away.
Ubernostrum.
Ubernostrum makes me feel fresh.
Ubernostrum improved my golf game.
I made $20,000.
I never knew love, and then I tried Ubernostrum.
Ubernostrum.
I haven't cried in weeks, I think.
You should take Ubernostrum, just in case.
There's no downside.
It looks great. I look great.
I feel great now.
I feel good.
Good.
Goodness.
Savory goodness.
Ubernostrum.
This is gonna sound strange, but I feel like more like a woman.
I feel more like a woman.
Ubernostrum changes lives.
Thank you, Ubernostrum.
Thank God for
Ubernostrum.
Du müssen mehr Gutgefühl fühlen mit
Ubernostrum.
Boys, you haven't seen realistic battle action until you've seen medieval tech action figures. More weapons, more scenarios.
And these dolls are made out of the toughest plastic.
They're not dolls, they're action figures.
Are they small representations of the human form?
Yes.
Then they're dolls. And they come with mix and match fashion accessories.
That's removable battle armor, and they have action grip hands.
Perfect for tea parties.
Medieval tech action figures. They're not dolls!
Have you been throwing away that old mayonnaise? How condiments could improve your love life tonight.
There's nothing I like better on an intercontinental airplane trip than a fresh pack of cigarettes.
Excuse me, sir. You can't smoke that in here. This is a non-smoking flight.
Damn this smoke-free environment.
Whoa, calm down there, buckaroo. Now there's a smoke-free way to get your nicotine fix without throwing a nicotine fit.
Smoke-free? How?
With new Cancer Stick Lip Balm. Cancer Stick Lip Balm delivers a powerful dose of nicotine directly through your lips and straight into your bloodstream.
But what about my live fast, die young machismo image?
Don't worry. Cancer Stick contains the same deadly carcinogens you've come to expect from a pack of badass unfiltereds.
Hey, now we're smoking. Thank you, Cancer Stick.
Cancer Stick, putting a softer, more kissable nail in your coffin.
How many times has your tarot reading sounded like this?
The days ahead will be filled with events and situations.
What does it mean?
That's $20.
Then it's time to visit the Silver Lining Tarot Center, where every reading is one you can feel good about.
Hey, the butterscotch pudding card. That means 2 helpings of dessert tonight.
Really?
Here at Silver Lining, you'll never see an unsettling tarot card because we've removed them all. Cups, wands, dead people on horses, all gone. Replaced with sunny, uplifting images the whole family can enjoy.
The card of smiling puppies. Wow!
Our readers provide you with accurate, ready-to-use information or your money back.
You won't notice any seats on the bus going home today, but there's one behind the lady in the blue parka.
Silver Lining Tarot Center, making the great beyond just a little bit greater.
Wedgies, Grundies, Pink Bellies. Is your child victim to violence in the playground? Find out tonight.